Hello, Prayerful Consciousness holders. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby, and I am so happy to be with you today. Today is a wonderful day. We're moving into the holiday season, and this month we have been focusing on wholeness. And faith is an important part of wholeness. So we're entitling this day an exercise in faith. Faith can impact our lives in so many ways. This is what Ernest Holmes has to say. He says faith has been recognized as a power throughout the ages, whether it be faith in God, faith in one's fellow men, in oneself, or in what one is doing. The idea that faith has only to do with our religious experience is a mistake. Faith is a faculty of the mind that finds its highest expression in the religious attitude. But always the man who has faith in his own ability accomplishes far more than the one who has no confidence in himself. Those who have faith, great faith, have great power. Why is it that one man's prayers are answered while another's remain unanswered? It cannot be that God desires more good for one person than another. It must be that all persons in their approach to reality receive results, not because of what they believe in, but because their belief, their faith, is an affirmative mental approach to reality. So, it is done unto us as we believe. So, I'm sharing this with you as we move into the holiday season because quite often as we move into the holiday season, it's quite easy for us to move into and reflect and give more power up to what is not happening and give it more energy, which is an exercise in faith. Or we can change our thinking, change our life by setting something new in motion. And the newness that I'm referring to is the energy of the divine, knowing that it is the only cause that is the back of your life. What that means is the universe has your back when you focus on good and you understand and apply principle. We'll talk a little bit more about this as the week advances. But for now, I'm going to invite you to just turn within with me. And as we turn within this day, we're just acknowledging the one power, the one presence, the one spirit that is everywhere present, alive within everything and everyone, and that this presence and this power is fervently fulfilling itself and revealing itself in a sacred way within and through and around me right here and right now. And in this very moment, what I know is there is a power and an energy that is greater than I cannot even imagine. It is the energy and power that has already gone before and prepared the way. So I affirm in this day the presence of the divine, knowing that that divine is the highest expression revealed within my life and within my affairs. I know that this is the same truth that is unfolding as I speak right here, right now, for every participant in this prayer. Every single person that opens this app is lifted to the place of the very Most High. I know that whomever we think of is lifted to the place of the very Most High. So in this awareness right here, right now, we exercise the power of love. We exercise the power of peace. We exercise the divine awareness of perfect good. And in this exercise right here, right now, there is the confirmation of the divine fulfilling itself in a sacred way in every action and activity. It is the radiance of spirit fulfilled within the body temple, that my body temple is God's body temple, that my body temple is filled with the practical expression of life. Every walk and every step is in the practice of wholeness. Every activity, everything from the soaking of the sun to the ingestion of the chlorophyll of life, the greenness of spirit, fulfilled in its sacred way in terms of the food and the breath. Every single thing is anchored in the divine, that divine principle of perfect love, perfect peace, and perfect harmony. So, what I know is as I move forward in my experience, and each participant moves forward in their experience, they move forward anchored in spirit, and it is spirit that reveals itself. And that we are all awake to this truth, knowing that this truth can only abide in us and through us with what it can do within us and through us. So I know that this energy is our inspiration today. It is this energy that fulfills itself with every intention, every act, and every expression, which is that of wholeness. So, moving past appearances right here, right now, I just take this time to bless the radiance of spirit within the body temple, knowing that the body temple is a God temple where the essence of spirit continues to expand and enlarge itself in a perfect and a natural way. And as I know that truth about the body, knowing that it is God's body, I know that God is the divine essence or spirit, whatever we want to call it, is the divine essence, overflowing, pressed down, running over, and multiplied. It is the energy within the household. It is the energy within the family. It is the energy and the presence within friends. And what I know is this energy is so powerful that it has anchored itself in every intention and every expression is that of God. And that godly presence continues to fulfill itself as perfect good. So I know that the radiance of this creates a space, a memorable space where the goodness and the highest blessing of spirit fulfills itself within family and friends. Knowing this truth and knowing that the source of infinite good is divine presence within the workplace, in the way of service, in the way of showing up in the world. And I know that in this special space right here, right now, there is anchored that truth that surpasses all things. That everything that is done, it is done with grace, with ease, with love, and that it is a way of showing up and expanding the awareness of the divine as perfect love, perfect peace, and perfect harmony. It is the expression of a world that works in kind with compassion for all concerned. This is what I know that is taking place right here and right now. And as I know this truth, I know that it fulfills itself in every expression of work. I know that every act and every action shows up as perfect good and perfect wisdom. I know that the radiance of spirit continues to reveal itself. And in this sacred truth right now, in this sacred awareness right here and right now, I know that this loving presence, it is the fulfillment within the world, in the schools. It is that same energy fulfilling itself and the highways and the byways. I know that there is safety, and the safety of the divine abounds and fulfills itself. And the radiance of spirit is that divine source moving right now within our finances, that the blessings of spirit overflow, that the richness of spirit expounds itself, and that this richness fulfills itself in a perfect and a divine way. That whatever the need is, it is already fulfilled by the divine. It has already enriched itself. So I'm so grateful right now. Grateful for spirit, grateful for divine love. I'm grateful because I know something magnificent is alive and present right where I am and right where each and every participant in this prayer is. And what I know about it is the breath of life. I know that it is the goodness of spirit overflowing and pressed down, running over, and multiplied. That our world is filled with love, and that loving presence is the radiance, expressing and overflowing in terms of our body temple as wholeness. It is the radiance overflowing in kindness and that wonderful experience of joy within every relationship, most especially our relationship with ourselves. I'm giving thanks for the blessings of spirit right now, and knowing that that blessing is the infinite presence, abundantly supplied and overflowing. So, what I know is the grace of the divine is alive, present, and moving in a sacred way. And as I speak this word and breathe this word, I know that the love and the presence of spirit has magnified itself within every pocket, every corner of this thing we call earth. And that whatever the need is, the divine presence is right there, nurturing, uplifting, and inspiring. It is the healing presence. And so enjoy right here, right now. I give thanks for this wonderful blessing. And I simply release these words right now into the action of the law, knowing that it has already fulfilled itself. And together we say, and so it is. Amen. I am, I always love coming out of the prayer, and I come out feeling really good, lifted up. So I just want to remind you about the consistency of showing up in this holiday season in this particular way. It creates an opening where the divine fulfills itself and it enriches itself. And I'm also inviting you to share this app with your friends and family. It can change a person's life. It can support them in moving through the most difficult things in their life. And if you have a personal prayer request, I'm inviting you to go to the prayer request form, fill it out. We are standing ready to pray with you. Until tomorrow, have a blessed day. Namaste.